For more, we're joined by Haytham Faraj. He is a lawyer and retired Marine Corps officer and joins us live from Beirut. Thank you for being with us, Haytham. Firstly, what does it mean for Lebanon to have a prime minister coming from outside the typical political establishment?
I don't know that I agree with that characterization. Mr. Salam has a deep political history through his family and through his own participation in Lebanese politics, though sometimes tangentially. He was very much a part of Prime Minister Rafiq Hariri's political team. He was a strong supporter of the Palestine Liberation Organization in the 80s. But he has evolved over time. He separated himself from Lebanese politics only to return today. So, yes, we can use the label technocrat, but Mr. Salam is very well informed of Lebanese politics and connected within the Lebanese political scene. However, he is now new to this new scene. And I think it is the beginning of a new American-dominated era in Lebanese politics.
Okay, and can you elaborate a little bit on what you mean by that? Does this indicate a shift in the power balance? And what do you mean by an American-dominated era?
Well, the selection of President Joseph Aoun and now what can be characterized as a modern-day Game of Thrones in Lebanese politics, when there was sort of a backroom deal to select Prime Minister Najib Mikati, and then that fell apart to bring in the American-supported Nawaf Salam. And that doesn't mean that he is an American tool or something of that nature, but there is this sort of American aura to the scene that we're seeing. The U.S. wanted Joseph Aoun along with Saudi Arabia and the U.S., and they supported Mr. Salam as the new prime minister. And because Lebanon really is today a modern-day Game of Thrones, we saw the agreement between Hezbollah and the one of the Christian political parties fall apart, who then turned around and named Mr. Salam as prime minister, or supported Mr. Salam as prime minister.
And how do you expect, though, the traditional forces in Lebanon to deal with the new formula in power represented by Joseph Aoun and Nawaf Salam, including Hezbollah and others?
Look, on one level, it's an exciting time in Lebanon politically, maybe. Mr. Salam has evolved in politics over the last 40 years. He began in the 70s in and out of politics and his legal career. He is certainly a man of institutions. He understands the Ta'if agreement. He is committed to it. One of the primary principles of the Ta'if agreement is to take apart the sectarian makeup of the Lebanese system of government. I hope that he is successful in that. But I'm also aware, and every other person in Lebanon is aware, that Lebanon is a country where things happen by consensus through sectarian deal-making. And so while there is hope that he can bring some meaningful changes to the way Lebanon politics are run, to break apart, begin to dismantle the sectarian regime that I think is the largest problem in Lebanese politics, to bolster the judiciary, to bolster the state institutions, which he has committed to doing. He gave a speech about a year ago that I think sets the roadmap for where Lebanon should go. We're also, those that understand Lebanese politics understand that things happen by consensus. And if he does not have a large block of the Lebanese made up of Hezbollah and the Amal movement, then not very much can get done, and you have the stagnation that you've had for so many years. So while it's exciting on one level, it is a game that only the skilled can play. Najib Mikati is very skilled at it, and so we'll just have to wait and see at this point. It's hard to predict.
Haytham Faraj, he is a lawyer and retired Marine Corps officer. Thank you so much for your analysis here on TRT World.
Thank you for having me.